Eala soars to career best number 31 in WTA rankings. The 20-year-old Filipina sensation blasted to a career-high number 31 in the latest Women's Tennis Association (WTA) rankings, soaring 16 spots from number 47 after a statement run at the Dubai Tennis Championships. Eala is on the rise, and the tennis world is officially on notice. The 20-year-old Filipina sensation blasted to a career-high number 31 in the latest Women's Tennis Association (WTA) rankings, soaring 16 spots from number 47 after a statement run at the Dubai Tennis Championships. Her previous career best was at number 40, achieved early this month. Eala has been making significant strides in her career. In Dubai, she powered her way to the quarterfinals, with her biggest triumph coming in the round of 32 after stunning world number 6 Jasmine Paolini in straight sets. She eventually lost to world number 4 and former doubles partner Coco Gauff. Before Dubai, Eala flexed her form at the Abu Dhabi Open, reaching the quarters of the WTA 500 event. She then battled through the Qatar Open before bowing out early, a brief pause in what has become a relentless climb. Now comes the real test. Eala is expected to see action in Indian Wells, a WTA 1000 tournament, slated on March 4th to 15th in the United States. The projected field reads like a Grand Slam lineup, with every top 10 player penciled in: defending champion and world number 8 Mira Andreeva, reigning number 1 Aryna Sabalenka, 5-time Grand Slam champion Iga Swiatek, number 3 Elena Rybakina, number 4 Gauff, number 5 Jessica Pegula, number 6 Amanda Anisimova, number 7 Jasmine Paolini, number 9 Alina Svitolina and number 10 Victoria Mboko. Also in the mix are 2021 US Open champion Emma Raducanu and Leylah Fernandez, a Canadian of Filipino descent. After Indian Wells, she heads straight to the Miami Open on March 17th to 29th, another WTA 1000 event loaded with an elite field. For Eala, it's another heavyweight challenge and another golden opportunity to shake up the draw. Rising above the baseline, Eala soars to career best number 31 in WTA rankings. In the ever-evolving theater of professional tennis, where legends are carved from grit, grace, and the geometry of a well-angled backhand, one name now echoes with a new resonance: Eala. With a fearless forehand and a composure beyond her years, Eala has soared to a career best number 31 in the WTA rankings, a milestone that signals not only personal triumph but the awakening of a nation's sporting dream. This is not merely a story about numbers. It is a story about ascent, about a young athlete who dared to imagine herself among the world's finest and then worked relentlessly until imagination turned into ink on a rankings page. The spark before the flame. Long before the ranking beside her name read 31, Eala was a child in the tropical hum of the Philippines, swinging a racket nearly as tall as she was. In a country where basketball courts often outnumber tennis courts, her choice of sport was both uncommon and courageous. Yet from the start, there was something unmistakable about her rhythm, an early understanding of timing, of patience, of how to build a point the way a composer builds a crescendo. Her journey took a decisive turn when she trained at the Rafa Nadal Academy, a crucible of discipline and high standards founded by Rafael Nadal. There, beneath the Mediterranean sun, she refined her footwork and fortified her mindset. The academy did not merely polish her strokes, it sharpened her resilience. To leave home at a young age is no small sacrifice. It demands maturity stitched with longing. But Eala carried the Philippine flag not as a weight, but as wind beneath her wings. Breaking barriers point by point. Tennis history is often narrated through grand slams and glittering trophies. Yet for Eala, progress unfolded in steady, deliberate chapters. A junior title here, a breakthrough win there, each one building the scaffolding of belief. Her junior triumph at the US Open announced her to the global stage. It was a moment that reverberated far beyond the court, proof that a Filipina could rise through the ranks of a sport long dominated by traditional powerhouses. As she transitioned from juniors to the WTA Tour, the challenge intensified. Opponents were stronger, rallies longer, margins thinner. The professional circuit does not grant patience, it demands proof. Losses arrived, as they always do in sport. But so did lessons. What distinguishes Eala is not merely her left-handed spin or her court coverage, it is her adaptability. She studies opponents like a chess player studies openings. She adjusts her tempo mid-match, willing to grind through baseline exchanges or step forward and finish at the net. In a tour defined by power hitters, her strategic intelligence has become her signature. The climb to number 31. Rankings are arithmetic distilled from ambition. Every point earned at tournaments, every hard-fought victory in 3 sets, feeds into the numerical ladder of the WTA. To reach number 31 is to stand at the threshold of the elite, knocking firmly on the door of the top 30. This climb was not powered by a single lightning strike tournament but by consistency. Deep runs in key events, victories over higher-ranked opponents, and the refusal to fade under pressure, all combined to propel her upward. In the ecosystem of the WTA, where competition spans continents and surfaces shift from clay to grass to hard court in dizzying succession, maintaining momentum requires both physical endurance and mental steel. Eala demonstrated both. Her rise to number 31 is historic for Philippine tennis. It redraws the boundaries of what young athletes in her homeland can envision. Children picking up rackets in Manila, Cebu, or Davao now have a living example that the global stage is not unreachable, it is simply awaiting their courage. A nation's pulse. Sport has a peculiar power, it compresses geography. When Eala competes in Madrid or Melbourne, the Philippines leans in collectively, hearts synchronized with each rally. Social media floods with encouragement, television screens glow late into the night. In those moments, she becomes more than an athlete. She becomes a bridge, connecting diaspora communities, uniting generations, reminding a nation that excellence knows no borders. The Philippines has long celebrated champions in boxing, weightlifting, and billiards. With Eala's ascent, tennis claims its space in that constellation. Her ranking is not merely a statistic, it is a signal flare announcing the arrival of Filipino tennis on the world map. The artistry of her game. Watching Eala play is to witness a blend of artistry and calculation. Her left-handed serve curves wickedly into the ad court, dragging opponents wide and opening space for the next strike. Her two-handed backhand, compact and precise, can redirect pace with disarming ease. But perhaps her greatest weapon is her temperament. Even when trailing, she rarely appears rattled. Between points, she resets, eyes focused, breath measured. It is the demeanor of someone who understands that tennis is as much about managing the mind as mastering mechanics. The climb to number 31 did not alter her style, it validated it. It affirmed that her brand of thoughtful aggression can withstand the fiercest rallies the WTA has to offer. Beyond the ranking. Yet the story does not end at 31. In many ways, it begins there. A career-best ranking is both reward and responsibility. Expectations swell. Opponents study footage more closely. The target on one's back grows larger. The challenge shifts from ascent to consolidation.